my goodness, guys, the playoffs are officially here, and 2K is bringing back moment players. We're getting free playoff cards, and if you want to see free dark matters and you want 2K to give us really good players, then like the video right now, and let me know down below in the comments, who do you think is going to be the first playoff moment card that we get this year in my team? Because I have a feeling it could be Anthony Edwards. He's literally going off right now against Kevin Durant and the Suns. The Timberwolves, they might be the real deal, or maybe Kevin Durant and the Suns could make a comeback. Obviously, players like Steph Curry are no longer in the playoffs. He got eliminated, but a big shout out to the people on 2KDB for making these beautiful cards, because my goodness, they are looking beautiful, and I'm excited for the playoffs because obviously Jokic and the Nuggets, they could win it back-to-back unless my Lakers end up winning, which, you know, I got my Lake show all the way. We're going all the way, you already know. And the reason that I bring up playoff moments is because 2K already officially confirmed it right here. Look at this, NBA playoffs. Now, 2K obviously already told us when, you know, the NBA play-in tournament tipped off on Tuesday, they ended up releasing these packs, which the play-in tournament is officially over, so they added that, which, you know, is whatever. We don't care about that at the moment. What we care about is this. Throughout the NBA playoffs, be on the lookout for more rewards to earn round by round. Yes, earn. You get to earn these rewards every single round, and on top of that, as players go off with big performances. And so we're going to be seeing moments by the looks of it. 2K right here says it, like I said, every single round we're going to be getting rewards. We're going to be getting players as they go off, and Anthony Edwards right now, he's literally going off. Playoff Anthony Edwards is the real deal. It's crazy. And then also they do say, you know, right here, plus, beginning with the conclusion of the first round of the NBA playoffs, which is going to be the first round, which already kicked off this morning, look forward to round recap challenge groups. And so we're going to be getting challenges as groups for more rewards that we can earn. And you know what I always say, if it's free, it's for me. And then they do also say compete in sets of challenge games to earn new NBA playoff themed player cards. And so we are getting a whole new theme by the looks of it. It says new NBA playoff themed player cards. 2K said it right here. And we already know all the teams that are in the playoffs. And you know I'm repping my Lakers. Let me know who you guys are repping this postseason. Maybe you're a Celtics fan. Maybe you're OKC Thunder. Maybe Timberwolves. They're rolling right now. We got some great matchups already in the first round. I mean, look at this. Mavericks and Clippers. Maybe we see a Kawhi. Now, if you guys remember, last year, 2K actually ended up releasing a playoff set with LeBron James, all these players. They actually ended up releasing a playoff set for every single team. So Miami Heat, some of these actually became dark matters. How many of you guys remember Martin? He actually got 4 evolutions all the way to a dark matter. Oh my goodness. And you can actually see on the 15th of April, that's when we ended up getting the new playoff set. We had Giannis, Kawhi, Jimmy Buckets, Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero was a dark matter. Oh, that's right. 2K basically gave us, you know, if they already had a dark matter, they gave us a dark matter. So they could do something very similar. Dark matter LeBron was already out, so they gave us a dark matter LeBron. Same with Giannis and all these players. If they had a Galaxy Opal, we got a playoff Galaxy Opal player. So they could do something very similar, and I feel like that'd be pretty cool, mainly because these players got evolutions. And I think this would be a great time for 2K to reintroduce evolution cards in my team, especially since they've been kind of neglecting them and basically all year. Actually, they've been doing that for years now. But my boy Roberto, he had an evolution because of the Celtics Galaxy Opal. Now, they did mention that we were getting, you know, based on performances, and so we should be seeing potentially maybe moment players. When it comes to 2K, they say one thing, and then sometimes, you know, they just forget about it, or they're just like, what? We never said that, or they just completely ignore it and pretend it never happened. But, you know, with the playoffs, they have to do something. Every year we get something. If I remember correctly, when it came to these playoffs, did we get playoff moment-specific cards in 2K23? Let's take a look. Did they end up eventually adding more, or was it just evolutions? Yeah, I think it was just evolutions. Yo, we just got a Bobo. You know something like this is coming next, though. Yeah, you know it's on the way. Oh my goodness, look at this Manu Ball. Yo, that card was insane. That was one of the reasons why they took away the auction house, because every card was going for like 3 million MT. Did we really not get playoff moments last year, or was that the was that 2K22? We did have this right here, but this was, you know, we already have, you know, the bold set and stuff like that. I do believe, yeah, it must have been last year that we had, or the year before last year that we had moment cards, right? I remember we had a Trae Young, didn't we? Let's see, Trae Young. Yeah, we did. Look at this. Oh, that's right. So it was this year. 2K22 was the playoff moments. Ooh. You know, maybe they'll do a mix of both. Because if you remember, we actually ended up getting free pink diamonds at first, then free Galaxy Opals, then we ended up getting so many free dark matters. We had Marcus Smarts, he ended up winning Defensive Player of the Year, so we should be seeing, hopefully, reward winners as cards too with the playoffs, since we'll see who won MVP. you know, who won most improved, coach of the year, stuff like that. This Jordan Poole card obviously came out too. Yeah, this came out in May, so we can actually see the update for this one too. So let's see, 2K22. Everything comes out April. I mean, that's when the postseason starts. And oh my goodness, do you guys remember when Pat Bev celebrated his win in the play-in? That was so funny. He felt like, you know, he was celebrating like he won the championship. It was so funny. And then they got bounced out the, you know, postseason. So embarrassing, but it's hilarious at the same time. And then we had playoff round 1. You guys can see right here. Playoff round 1 updates. So moments. We were also getting the daily free players, huh, for Zero Gravity. This was pretty cool. I think 2K should bring something like this back. Oh, this was nice. Yeah, we had like Lonzo. What happens to stuff like this, by the way, 2K? Bring more stuff like this into my team. I feel like everybody really enjoyed the free Dark Matter Richard, mainly because of all the players. Some of these were hidden gems. Most of these really not that good, but, you know, I feel like with this here, they could definitely do something like that. But when it comes to the playoffs, you know, we had Bane, we had Duncan Robinson, Tyrese, Marcus Smarts. This Marcus Smart was really good. You know, the other players, some of them were really good, some of them were trash. Just your typical, you know, my team updates when it came to the playoffs. Even though I think with these, were they just random or did they do it based on their performances? I think they just picked players that kind of went off. And so if like the Miami Heat won, they would give us Miami Heat players. Mavericks win, you know, they gave us Maverick players. Celtics win, Celtic players. And if I remember correctly, I think we also had an invincible Steph Curry as like the reward because the Warriors ended up winning this year. So they could definitely do something like that. For 2K23, did they do anything for Jokic? I think they just updated the cards, right, for the playoffs that we had. You know, oh, the database. I broke the database. Oh, no, there we go. Jokic. Yeah, I think we just had the update, right? Yeah, he became a Dark Matter. I think he became a better Dark Matter. Then I think the first evolution, yeah, the first evolution was a Dark Matter. And then he just got better and better and better. But did they give us specifically we had the hero one, we had the out of position one, we had the end game, we also had the all-star one, and I believe, which one was this one? This one was series 2. Yeah, so they didn't give us specifically a moment set for the Nugget players that ended up winning the championship. They just gave us, you know, all these. They were actually all Dark Matters, right? If I remember correctly, I think, yeah, they did. And they also gave us a locker code. You guys remember the locker code for a guaranteed Nuggets player? And I just checked, and yeah, you guys remember this locker code right here. So hopefully we also see locker codes for the playoffs. You know, knock on wood, 2K, give us some locker codes for the playoffs. I feel like that'd be pretty cool, even though this locker code was nice, just a guaranteed Dark Matter of your choice because it was an option pack. Literally, that was the locker code. That easy, that simple. And with the way that 2K worded it, we should be seeing moment players, right? And so that means that we could see anybody, like, for example, I mentioned Edwards. Maybe we could see Paul George go off, you know, Paolo with the Magic. You know, anything can happen in the postseason. Maybe we see potentially historic players that did well in the playoffs. That'd be pretty cool too. Devin Booker might go off, and maybe Joel Embiid goes off too. Regardless, though, we are getting moment players, and I'm gonna go back to watching the playoffs, but I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. In the meantime, check out the No Money Spent series, check out the new God Squad, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.